Hey everybody, it's Cbullet here, and today I'll be hosting this episode of Osu Alert. Let's get into the news. First in this week's news, the artist Zai is now on Spotify with some of his most well-known songs, such as Freedom Dive, Blue Zenith, Ascension to Heaven, and others. Make sure to check him out and give him some Osu love. Next, Mismagius announced on Twitter that he is now finally done with his Because Maybe project after years and years of work. The project was essentially him mapping a marathon out of the Because Maybe album. The map is split into 3 parts, as they together would be way too long for Osu. Part 2 and 3 are already ranked, and now we'll just have to wait for part 1 to be as well. Also in mapping news, Sotarks has submitted a new map of the well-known song Freedom Dive, although he has added an R3 music box variant of the song to the end in order to increase the length of the song so that he didn't have to do a full spread of difficulties. The map currently sits at 7.53 stars, and a nomod SS would be worth 766 pp. Moving on, there are quite a lot of new loved maps this week. Some of the maps you may have heard of before, and several of them we've even uploaded scores of onto the channel. Some of the most well-known ones would be Undead Corporation's Embraced by the Flame, English version, Bloda Crew by Xvar, Katayoku Notori by Lafnia, and many more. If you want to check out the rest, make sure to check the description for the link to this list. Next up, the largely popular map No Title has overtaken the long-time packaged map Tier Rain from the number 2 spot of the most played ranked map. On a side note, we'd like to congratulate dokidokilolixx on being the 150th player to reach 10,000 pp, moving the 10,000 pp line to the 4th ranking page. Last, but not at all least, Reddit user Sonapak went ahead and manually added all the standard players that are said to be active, and his numbers came out to be the staggering high 7,928,405. That's a lot of people, although to be counted as active, you only have to submit 1 score every month, so take it as you will. For our first score of the day, we have GN playing Iosis's Yutage wa Ein Ni with Hidden, getting a 39 miss and 851 combo run with 91.86% accuracy on the map, as well as taking the number 1 spot. The next score for this week's episode is ThePooN 16 misplay on Imperial Circus Dead Decadence's Yomiuri. This play was very nice to watch, with Poon getting an amazing 2532 combo on this infamously difficult map and getting himself the number 2 spot. Then we have Cookiezi's Hidden Hard Rock FC on Y & Co's Daisuki Sour Please difficulty with 97.98% accuracy, taking the number 1 spot on the map and getting himself 483 pp. Moving on, FGSky fc'd Ryu stars Sakura Mirage on the Ultra difficulty with Hidden and Easy, with 99.86% accuracy, getting only 1/100 and earning 226 pp. Next up is 3 scores from WubWoofWolf. 2 of the 3 are on the same map, but on different difficulties, and both are very impressive. The first is on Sasumu Hirasawa's Kirby Mix compilation on the Kirby Mix difficulty, where Wolf got an impressive 99.48% accuracy FC with Hidden and Hard Rock, getting himself 448 pp and the number 1 spot on the map. His second score for the week is on the same map, but on the higher Kirby Mix Deluxe difficulty. This play is seriously impressive, as he outperformed the next highest play by 27 misses, getting a 98.49% accuracy play with Hidden Hard Rock, having only 1 miss and 2 slider breaks, as well as taking the number 1 spot. This play was worth 500 pp. third and final score for this week was on the infamous map, the Big Black. Wolf just barely lost his FC on this map, getting an impressive 97.96% accuracy play with Hidden and Hard Rock, and holding full combo until he unfortunately had a 4x miss at the very end, breaking his 1319 combo. However, he still took the number 1 spot on the map and earned himself 430 PP. Congratulations, Wolf! Moving away from WubWoofWolf, we have Mlaw's impressive 99.87% FC on Koneko's Tomato Allergy, and with a difficulty name I can't pronounce, taking the number 1 spot on the map and getting himself 556 PP. The last score for this week is Firebat92, also known as Angel Sim, getting an HDDT play on IC Monster's Holdin' On Immortal difficulty. He just had one very unfortunate slider break, losing his 501 combo on the 8.46 star map, earning himself 635 PP. This play would have been 741 PP for an FC. That was all the scores for this week. Now, let's get into the memes. That's all we've got for this episode. If you'd like to check out any more of the information regarding the news or scores that I've mentioned, those will all be in the description below. This week we'll be doing a supporter giveaway again, you know how it works. 4 months of supporter to 2 lucky winners, enter using the gleam.io link below. Thank you so much to Poise for having me on the show this week, and I'll see you all next time.